What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review here with Mark and Mark at the Kokomomo YouTube channel. If you guys like what you are watching, please subscribe down below. I love doing these reviews. I love doing this for you, the viewers, the watchers. I love you guys, and I'm very thankful for you guys. If you can't guess, what do you think we're going to be reviewing today? Take a guess here. Just, random guess. Mickey shirt, Stitch hat, Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is I think, my favorite Disney character. I think he's my number one. Like, I can't think of a character in the whole Disney universe of all things, besides Marvel, okay, and Star Wars. I don't count. I mean, Disney itself, Pixar too. Like, he's my favorite. I love him to death. So Kayla and I were talking. We're like, what can we review? And I'm like, I love Stitch. Let's do all the Stitch movies. So let's start with the first one. I'm gonna give you a little background. If you haven't watched Lilo and Stitch, pause now and go watch because he's the best. He's my favorite. So the first one, I gave it a 9.4. It's so fun. It's so good. It's pure. It's adorable. It's full of just grit and just passion. And whoever decided to write this story, you're a genius, and I love you, and I'm thankful for you. Like, how did you come up with this? However you did, I love it. Huge fan over here. Obviously, hold on. Coffee sip. Little merch drop. Happiest podcast. Go give them a watch. Go give them a looky look. Oh, that's some good coffee. I just love how, like, they bring a lot of emotion into this movie about a bunch of freaking aliens, and it's just the best. The emotion in this movie is what I love the most. I'm an emotional guy. You know, my girlfriend would probably say otherwise. I think I'm downplaying how emotional I am, but I'm an emotional guy. So the emotion they bring out in this movie, fantastic. That's why I gave it a 9.4. Stitch is adorable. Jumba and Pleakley, fantastic. Let me think. Gantu, awesome. He's a great antagonist. I think he's just, he fits the vibe of the movie. So that's why I gave it a 9.4. It's up there with my favorites. I think it's tied with my favorite cartoon stuff from Disney. Beauty and the Beast is up there, Aladdin's up there, Lion King's up there. So I think this is up there with the big dogs. It's going pound for pound with the big dogs. So we're gonna go to the next one. Stitch 2, the movie. I have some theories in a second. I'm going to get to the direction in which the movies went and how I think they messed up, but I'll get there in a second. This one was really cute. I gave this one an 8.4. I think it was, it didn't have quite the charisma and the swag that the first one had, but it was still very cute. I love the direction in which they took it. They made it about, I mean, Stitch's name is Experiment 626. So you would assume there's 625 other experiments. So they kind of dabble into the 625 experiments in this one. And the end, when, spoiler warning here, while you can turn it off, I want to get a sip of coffee again because this is delightful. Gantu is working for a guy named Jean von Hamsterville. It's actually Hamster Wheel, but he likes to be called Hamsterville. He is my favorite Disney villain. He's adorable. He's got such a catching voice and kind of menacing, but also like funny at the same time. So good. He is just a delight. So they kind of dabble into the other 625 experiments in this one at the very end. Gantu has his arm out the window, and all the experiments get blasted off into Hawaii, and they only can be activated through water. So Hawaii is pretty much water. So that leads into the TV show. I don't know if any of you have seen the TV show. It's very cute. It's about Lilo and Stitch, called Lilo and Stitch the series. It's about them finding all of the experiments and finding a home for them and giving them a name and giving them a purpose. It's very cute. It's very, very sweet. So I really like that the movie tied into the TV show, which I just thought that was just brilliant and fantastic. So loved it. So my beautiful editor just told me I said something wrong. So I'm going to fix that now after the fact, whatever. It's Stitch, the movie. And then the third one, this is why they've messed up, is Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. This one was cute. I gave it an 8.1. What I liked about this one, it's really the only thing that really gave it a high score, was it was a very, very emotional movie. The very end made me and my younger son cry. It's a very touching ending. It's very sweet. It's all about like just coming together and realizing what you have once it's gone. It's very cute. The ending is very sweet. The whole entire movie leading up to the ending is kind of anticlimactic for me. There's really not a lot of weight and meat behind it. But overall, it's a very sweet movie. It's a very cute movie. So that's why I gave it an 8-1. The ending is adorable. I cried. I cry every time. I can't help it. I mean, I'm getting a little choked up thinking about the ending now. So the last one, let's hop into this one. It's called Leroy and Stitch. I gave this one a 7-9. It was good. It was a cute movie. It brought all of the ohana of Stitch, all of the experiments together to fight against an evil empire that Hamsterville has made of other Stitches. That's experiment 627, and his name is Leroy, and he's like literally the counterpart to Stitch, just bad, like fully bad. It was cute. I enjoyed it. It was cool to see all the, like when you watch the TV show, you get familiar with a lot of the experiments, so they all come together as the final battle, and it was cute. It was good. I did enjoy it a lot. There was a really good message in this one where, you know, Lilo and Stitch caught all the experiments on Earth, so then when they got up to the space, they gave him all these like awards and stuff, and you know, Jumba got his lab back. Pleakley is going to be a teacher at a college in space, and Lilo is an ambassador for Earth, and Stitch is like, he's the BF, big something spaceship. He's like the captain. So like, it's their dream jobs. And then slowly as the movie goes on, they realize, wow, I actually missed what I had. So it's a really good message behind it. But like I said, I gave this one a 7-9. I enjoyed it. I liked it. But I will say the reason why I have such beef with the order in which they released it, it should have gone Stitch. I'm going to scooch you over here so we can put the list here. Should have gone Stitch, number 1. That's the first one. Then it should have gone Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch. And then it should have gone Stitch the movie, and then it should have gone Leroy and Stitch, because Leroy and Stitch ties directly in with Stitch the movie. The villain's the same. Like, it's almost like 1 and 3, they're their own separate things, and then 2 and 4, they're their own separate things. It didn't really make sense the way they released it. Hamsterville shows up in 2 and 4. He's not in 1 and 3. The other experiments are not in 1 and 3. They're in 2 and 4. So, like, I felt like if they would have released it 1, 3, 2, 4, it would have made the entire 4 movies just flow and be a little more fluid, like you're crushing like the sea. You know, I just didn't really like how they didn't do that correctly, but it's not a big deal, not a big bugaboo of mine. I still love them, and I always will watch them. These 4 movies are movies I will watch forever. I love them all. I love the TV series. Obviously, I'm a huge Disney fan. I'll wait for it. Merch drop. Another sip. So there's my review, guys. If you have yet to watch Lilo and Stitch, the movies and the TV series, I really do recommend it. Please watch. It's so cute. It's just full of heart, full of spunk, and it's got its own little vibes to it, and it's wonderful. You will love it. So thank you guys for watching. I have some really fun stuff coming up. We are actually going to be going to Disney. We're going to Disney. I'm going. Me and my 2 boys, my beautiful editor, my beautiful girlfriend, she's coming. We're going with the boy's mom and her girlfriend. It's gonna be awesome. I'm very excited. We're going as a family. I'm stoked. Can't wait to get back in the park. It's been 7 years since I've been in the park. Holy cow. So I'm excited. I'm gonna have a lot of fun content coming from you guys with that. So yeah, let's get out of here. I love you guys. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe down below. Don't forget to go check out Happiest Podcast on Earth, their YouTube channel. We're doing Wanda reviews. We got another Versus coming up here. This is gonna be a spicy one, so stay tuned for that. And that's it, guys. I love you. Thank you. Stitch out.